Have you ever wondered why girls behave the way they do? This question has puzzled many, but the answer lies in the fascinating field of female psychology. This realm of study goes beyond the stereotypes and societal norms, into the intricate workings of the female mind, exploring how emotions, thoughts, and behaviors are shaped. Understanding female psychology is not merely an academic pursuit. It holds immense practical value in our everyday lives. From navigating personal relationships to succeeding in professional settings, a grasp of female psychology can offer invaluable insights. In personal relationships, for instance, understanding how women process emotions or handle stress can help foster stronger bonds and improve communication. In the professional sphere, acknowledging the unique strengths women bring to the table, such as multitasking or emotional intelligence, can lead to more effective collaboration and team dynamics. But female psychology isn't just about understanding women. It's about understanding human nature. As we delve into the psychological differences between genders, we gain a broader perspective on how diverse human experiences can be, even in areas that seem as fundamental as communication or stress response. In this video, we'll be exploring some fascinating psychological facts about girls. We'll delve into topics like emotional intelligence, multitasking abilities, verbal skills, and stress response. Each of these areas offers a glimpse into the complexity and uniqueness of the female mind. We'll also consider how these psychological traits influence a woman's daily life and interactions. And who knows? As we unravel these psychological facts, you might find answers to some of your own questions about female behavior. Or perhaps you'll gain a fresh perspective, one that allows you to appreciate the nuances and complexities of the female mind even more. So, buckle up as we dive into the intriguing world of female psychology. It's a journey of discovery, understanding, and appreciation. And whether you're a man trying to understand the women in your life, a woman seeking self-awareness, or simply a curious soul, there's something in this exploration for everyone. Fact number 1, girls generally have higher emotional intelligence. But what exactly is emotional intelligence? It's the ability to understand, use, and manage our own emotions in positive ways. It's about empathizing with others, overcoming challenges, and diffusing conflict. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into this. Studies have consistently shown that girls tend to have higher emotional intelligence. This doesn't mean that every girl is an empath or that boys can't be emotionally intelligent. Rather, it's a general trend observed in the population. This heightened emotional intelligence often manifests as a better understanding of others' feelings. Girls usually excel in picking up subtle emotional cues, which allows them to respond more effectively to the emotional needs of others. So they're often the ones who comfort a friend in distress or diffuse tension in a heated situation. So, next time you see a girl understanding someone's feelings better, you know it's their emotional intelligence at work. Fact number 2, girls are better at multitasking. Now, what exactly is multitasking? Simply put, it's the ability to perform several tasks simultaneously. This is measured through various cognitive tasks that require attention and memory. And guess what? Research has consistently shown that girls tend to excel in this area compared to their male counterparts. Now, you might be wondering, how does this translate into everyday life? Picture this: a girl studying for an exam while also keeping up with her favorite show and simultaneously planning her best friend's surprise birthday party. Sounds overwhelming, right? But for many girls, this is just an average Tuesday. Their ability to multitask effectively not only aids them in their personal lives, but also plays a significant role in their professional lives, where they often find themselves juggling multiple projects and deadlines. So, remember this fact next time you see a girl juggling multiple tasks at once. Fact number 3, girls generally have better verbal skills. Verbal skills, the ability to communicate effectively using language, are essential in nearly every aspect of life. From expressing emotions to negotiating terms, they're the bedrock of human interaction. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of female linguistics. Studies show that girls tend to develop these skills at an earlier age than boys, giving them a head start in language acquisition. This advantage can lead to better communication, understanding, and empathy, forming the basis for strong interpersonal relationships. Researchers attribute this to a variety of factors, including biological differences and societal conditioning. Furthermore, they found that girls tend to use both hemispheres of the brain when processing language, while boys generally use just one. This might explain why girls often excel in tasks requiring verbal memory and sensitivity to the emotional nuances of language. So, the gift of gab that many girls possess is not just a stereotype, it's a psychological fact. Fact number 4, girls and boys respond differently to stress. Now, stress is a universal human experience, but the way it manifests and how we each respond to it can vary significantly. This difference is particularly evident when we compare the typical stress responses of girls and boys. Let's delve a little deeper into this. Stress can surface in a number of ways, from physical symptoms like headaches and stomach aches to emotional and behavioral changes such as irritability, mood swings, and difficulty concentrating. However, the way we react to these symptoms can be influenced by a multitude of factors, including our age, personality, and yes, our gender. Scientific studies have shown that girls often respond to stress differently than boys. This is not to say that one gender's response is better or worse than the other, but merely that they are different. It's a fascinating aspect of our psychology, one that sheds light on how we might better understand each other and ourselves. Girls, for instance, are generally more likely to internalize stress. This means that they may keep their feelings to themselves rather than expressing them outwardly. They might feel anxious or depressed, and these feelings can manifest in behaviors like withdrawing from social activities or displaying a diminished interest in things they usually enjoy. In contrast, boys often externalize their stress, which can lead to more observable behaviors like acting out or becoming aggressive. It's worth noting that these are general tendencies and individuals can, of course, deviate from these patterns. Still, the trend is clear and has been consistently observed in numerous studies. Understanding these differences is crucial. Recognizing that girls may internalize stress can help us to be more attentive to signs of stress that might not be immediately apparent. It can guide us in providing the right kind of support, whether that's lending an understanding ear, offering reassurances, or helping to develop effective coping strategies. Understanding this fact can help in better managing stress in girls. So, let's keep this in mind as we navigate the complexities of human psychology and continue to learn, grow, and support each other in our journeys. Now that we've learned these fascinating facts about female psychology, let's recap. We started by discussing emotional intelligence, highlighting the fact that girls tend to be more emotionally perceptive and empathetic. They're often able to identify and understand their own emotions as well as those of others with remarkable accuracy. This emotional intelligence translates into strong interpersonal skills, allowing girls to navigate social situations with ease and finesse. Next, we delved into the world of multitasking. We discovered that girls have a natural knack for juggling multiple tasks at once, thanks to their brain's bilateral processing. From managing schoolwork and personal projects to balancing social commitments and family responsibilities, girls often excel at keeping multiple balls in the air without dropping any. We then moved on to verbal skills, where we learned that girls generally develop language skills earlier and use them more effectively than their male counterparts. Whether it's articulating thoughts, expressing emotions, or negotiating a compromise, girls often have a way with words that allows them to communicate effectively and build strong connections. Our journey then took us to the topic of stress response. We explored how girls often respond to stress differently than boys, tending to internalize stress and seek social support. This response, known as tend and befriend, can often lead to more constructive coping strategies, fostering resilience and emotional growth. But what does all of this mean? How can these facts help in understanding and relating to girls better? Understanding emotional intelligence can help us appreciate the depth and complexity of a girl's emotional landscape. It can guide us to approach them with empathy, to listen with an open mind, and to communicate with sensitivity. Recognizing a girl's multitasking abilities can help us value their skills and resourcefulness. It can inspire us to support their ambitions, to trust their capabilities, and to respect their time and effort. Acknowledging a girl's verbal prowess can help us understand their need for expression. It can encourage us to engage in meaningful conversations, to value their perspectives, and to appreciate their insights. Finally, understanding a girl's stress response can help us provide the right kind of support. It can guide us to be patient, to offer comfort, and to foster a safe and supportive environment where they can thrive. Remember, understanding one another is the first step towards better relationships. Keep these facts in mind next time you interact with a girl. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of psychology.